Hi, and welcome back. In this lecture, we'll be discussing Key Insight 10 Transparency across business operations. Well, customers are starting to realize the importance of businesses promoting transparency, ensuring transparency across all the business operations, across all the products and services that they sell, and also their entire value chain, their partnerships with different stakeholders, and everything in between. So, how do customers actually define transparency? Well, a majority of customers, around 59%, would define transparency as openness. Next, it's about clarity. It's about saying what you're doing and doing what you're saying. Then we have things like honesty. So being honest if you make a mistake, acknowledging the mistake and correcting it. Then we have authenticity and also integrity along with communication. So what are a few trends that we're seeing when it comes to transparency across business operations as far as customer experience is concerned? Well, consumers' transparency expectations of businesses are growing daily. So it's estimated nearly 9 in 10 people are more likely to give businesses a second chance, and 85% are more likely to stick with a business during a crisis if they're transparent. So rather than trying to cover it up using illusions and marketing tactics, along with other public relations tactics, consumers want businesses to be transparent and open about all their business operations and admit when they actually make a mistake. Next, we are also seeing the trend of social media transparency. So having a strong social media presence increases transparency. So consumers believe that transparency on social media, as more than 53% of people are likely to consider brands which are transparent on social media. Then we're also seeing the trend of consumers are more likely to reward businesses who focus on transparency. So it's estimated that more than 89% of the people say that a business can regain their trust if they admit that they make a mistake and is transparent about it. Moving forward, transparency in handling customer data. So consumers are already skeptical about how businesses use their data. And a lot of data breaches are also happening all around the world every single year. So this is also increasing the skepticism that consumers have on the business as well. So it's estimated that about 71% of customers would leave the business if they feel that the business was using their sensitive data without their permission. Then we're also seeing this trend of data transparency, which is the key to enable personalization. So transparency of data is important to ensure that customers are comfortable with sharing their data and receiving recommendations from the business. So rather than getting relevant recommendations from businesses and wondering how on earth did they get that data, customers would feel that they are much comfortable knowing that the business has got their consent, their prior approved consent, in order to deliver the personalized recommendations. And finally, we are seeing strong laws and regulations when it comes to ensuring data transparency, ensuring that data is maintained properly, and also consent is obtained from customers before you collect their data. So strong laws like GDPR or General Data Protection Regulation from the European Union and other similar legal and regulatory frameworks are ensuring that businesses are being transparent about the data that they use and collect, and also businesses can avoid hefty fines and damages to their brand image by ensuring compliance. Well, that's about it for Key Insight 10 Transparency across business operations. I'll see you on another lecture.